Good afternoon, children. Today we will start a new lesson, tenses. Now, tenses is a very important chapter in your English language, as it tells about when the action is being done, or whether the action takes place in the present time or the past, or will take place in the future. So you can say that tenses tells the actual time of an action. Now there are three types of tenses: the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense. First we will see about the present tense. Now each and every tense, whether it is present or past or future, each and every tense is further subdivided into four parts. Now let us see the first, present tense. Now present tense is divided into four parts, that is simple present tense, present perfect tense, present continuous tense, and present perfect continuous. So first we will do simple present tense. Simple present tense is also known as indefinite present tense, because it is known as indefinite because the time of the work is not fixed. We know that the time is then the work is done in the present time, but we don't know the exact timing of the work. So the time is not fixed, that is why this tense is also known as indefinite tense. Now when we use this simple present tense, a habitual action, if simple present tense is used to denote some habitual action, daily routine work, like you go to school, you wake up early in the morning, right? So this is your daily routine or habitual action, and habitual actions are always denoted in simple present tense. Then general truths or the universal truths: the sun rises in the east, honesty is the best policy. Such events are also denoted in simple present tense. Then the third is a future event, that is part of a fixed timetable. Now you know your examination is going to take place on 14th of September, so you know the exact time here, exact fixed timetable. So you can say here that your first term exams starts from 14th September. So when we know the future event going to take place, the fixed timetable, that time also we will use simple present tense. Now next is your present perfect tense. When we talk about perfect tense, whether it is present, past, or future, you have to keep it in mind. Then the verb that is used in this tense, it will always remain in third form. Third form means past participle, right? Like for example, the base form is work, and the second form is worked, and third form is also worked. Eat, ate, eaten. So eaten is in third form. So with the perfect tense, you will always, whether it is past, future, present, you have to keep it in mind that you will always use third form of verb. Now when do we use present perfect tense? It indicates an action that has been completed sometime before the present moment, with a result that affects the present situation. Now number of times when the teacher asks you to complete your work, and you copy the answers from the board, and you, as soon as you finish your answers, you immediately say, "Ma'am, I have done." I have done. It means that you are using present perfect tense. Okay, at that particular moment you had completed the work, few minutes or few seconds or 1 minute before you have completed that work. Okay, so we will use present perfect tense. Okay, now the present continuous tense. Present continuous tense, continuous, when we talk about continuous, means ing form of verb, whether it is present, with past, or future. With all the three tenses, if the continuous is there, it means that you have to show the action to keep on going. So you will use ing form of verb. Now present continuous tense indicates an action that is taking place at the moment of speaking. Now when you are speaking right now, I am explaining the tenses. I am explaining, right? So I am right now I am doing this work, so and this action is going on, so I will use here present continuous tense. Now see the example. She is walking, I am studying. Okay, present perfect continuous tense. Now it indicates an action that started in the past and is continuing at present time also. Means in some actions that you have started some time before, but still it is going on. This type of tenses, in this type of tenses we use present perfect continuous tense. For example, he has been sleeping for an hour. Means he started sleeping an hour earlier. Now he right now also at present time also he is sleeping, so the action is continuing from past to present, so we will use present perfect continuous tense. Now you can see the example, he has been sleeping for an hour. Now all the four tenses you have to see the formation of the sentence. Now in the simple present tense, in simple present tense you have to see that what type of verb, which form of verb you have to use. The form of simple present tense is verb infinitive without to and agreeable with the subject. It means that you have to use the first form of verb and plus s or es. If the subject is singular, then you will use s or es, and if the subject is plural, then you will not end the spelling of the verb with s or es. You will write the base form of the verb. By the end of this video, I will be sending you the tenses table, present tense and past tense table. You can copy in your fair notebooks. Okay, now the sentence formation in the perfect tense. As I told you, when we talk about the perfect tense, we always use third form. Now what are the rules to make the present perfect tense? The form of present perfect tense, this part is important. The form of present perfect tense is has or have. If the verb subject is singular, then you will use has, and if the subject is plural, then you will use have plus third form of verb. For example, he has finished the work. He is singular. In this example, he is singular, so we had used has here, and the third form of finish is finished. Same way, he has slept. Okay, now let us see the continuous part. In the present continuous tense, as I told you earlier, that you will use only ing form of verb along with is, am, are. Is this used with singular, am is used with I, and are is used with plural subjects, plus ing form of verb. So this is the formation of the sentence of the present continuous tense. Then is your present perfect continuous. In present perfect continuous, the formation of the sentence will be is, has or have plus been. If the subject is singular, then has been, and if the subject is plural, have been plus verb plus ing. Here you have to keep it in mind, perfect is also there and continuous is also there. For the perfect part, we have taken has and have, and for the continuous part, we have taken ing form of verb. So both the things are combined together, and we will get present perfect continuous. So this is how you will change the sentences into the four kinds of present tense. Now let us see the past tense. The simple past, as I told